Welcome back to MMA Al Dente. I am the guy who picked Elvis Sinisek to defeat Michael Bisping. And I'm here to talk about Kleydson Rodrigues versus Farid Basharat. Kleydson is 8-2 as a pro, 27 years old, and he's given up 2 inches of height and 4 inches of reach to 26-year-old Farid Basharat, who is 10-0 as a pro. Kleydson, he's moving up in weight here. This is a bantamweight fight. He missed weight too many times at flyweight, and the last time against Tatsuro Taira, which was a fight I was really looking forward to. And here he's moving up to take on a pretty stiff test in Farid Basharat. Kleydson is a very good fighter. He's got 2 losses. They're both via split decision, I believe. This guy, Irvani Malonio, beat him by split decision a few years back. And that guy, while I wasn't able to see the fight, I see that he's now got a 22-5 record. So even if he hasn't beaten the best competition, which he hasn't, that's still a pretty record, and it shows he didn't lose to some scrub. He also lost to CJ Scrub. He also lost to CJ Vergara in the UFC. CJ Vergara beat him in a very close fight, but a fight in which Kleydson was badly hurt. Badly hurt with a knee to the body, mounted, pounded on, had a lot of bad moments, but still got to show his heart and specifically his grit, because he didn't stop battling, and in the end, it was a very close fight. Easily could have gone his way. But it didn't, and those are his 2 losses. His 8 wins, he's got 6 finishes, 4 via TKO, 2 via submission, and 2 via decision. All of the knockouts or TKOs are in round 1. We saw the last of which against Shannon Ross, where he steamrolled him in the UFC. That was about a minute or so. Kleydson, he's a really good athlete. I think it's going to help him in bantamweight. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out for him at bantamweight. I don't even know how it was going to play out for him at flyweight. I was very interested in seeing how he'd look against a guy like Taira and whoever the hell else. But he's still a guy that has promise, in my opinion. I think he's a very good athlete, good striker, good grappler. He's a guy that has grit and heart. And I think he's not giving up too much athletically, moving up to bantamweight. He could be one of those guys that has that Nathaniel Wood thing going on, where it just works out for him. Farid Basharat, he's 10-0 though, never been defeated. He's got 1 victory via knockout, 5 via submission, and 4 via decision. His submissions come 1 in round 1, 2 in round 2, and 2 in round 3, which is good, showing he can get finishes deeper into the fight. His 2 round 1 finishes, a knockout via head kick and a submission, both come in 11 seconds. So he's fucking dangerous. And as he's shown in the UFC, he can fight long, fight for a decision. That Damone Blackshear fight was very close. Very close. When I rewatched it, it was damn close. I still thought he won. Farid won 30-27, but he showed he could battle hard for 3 rounds. As he did on the Contender Series when he beat that guy Alan Bagoso or whatever, and he beat him up, showed a lot of good ground and pound, really pushed the pace in that one. And there's all the promise in the world with both Basharat brothers, to be honest. But Farid Basharat, 10-0, and the way he looked against Damone Blackshear, who has certainly proven himself as of late, I think he's a rightful favorite here against Kleydson Rodrigues. Kleydson, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he won this fight, because I was looking to bet on him against Tatsuro Taira. I was picking Taira to win, just like I'm picking Basharat to win, but I still have faith in Kleydson overall. I think there's some promise in him, and when I see him against anybody really at plus 230, yeah, it interests me. But as opposed to minus 305 for Farid Basharat. But the pick is Basharat. I think Basharat should win. I think he should have a grappling and a wrestling advantage, really, even though Kleydson is good everywhere and a damn good athlete. But I think Kleydson is up against it technically here, and even though he's got some physical gifts where that could be the difference maker, even with him moving up in weight, his athleticism and even physicality. But I'm expecting him to lose that, or lose some of that anyway, in just moving up in weight. So I'm favoring Basharat. Again, I think he should win this fight. If it's a technical battle, he should win, even though Kleydson can win with aggression, and he's a more wild striker, I'd say, and can make shit work for him. And on the ground, Klaydson's no stranger to taking someone's back. But I think Farid Basharat will win the wrestling battle. And I think on the feet, he minds his P's and Q's and again, has a little more to work with. 4 inches of reach here for a cleaner striker. I think Farid Basharat can find success on the feet and would win the technical battle. And as far as the physicality battle, I like Klaydson's physicality and athleticism, but he's moving up in weight here. Just on paper, he should lose the physicality battle. So I'm taking Farid Basharat. As far as my bets go, maybe I'll get drunk and bet something on Kleydson, because as far as Basharat winning, I couldn't isolate one path to victory. Could be a submission, could be a decision, whatever. I would think it would be a decision based on how Klaydson's look, durability-wise, and how Farid Basharat is no stranger to fighting to decisions. But, yeah, too many X factors here for me to bet on the favorite. But to bet on the underdog, yeah, I'll get drunk and throw a few sprinkles on Kleydson Rodrigues. Like, share, subscribe, all that horseshit. Check out my other videos.